Yeah, so I'll just double check on that one.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Does the battery charge at all from the car or not?
Yeah, it will also charge from the car as well, yeah.
Yeah,
So switched off, same in your bathroom, because otherwise if you switch that water pump on and they're open,
yeah,
you can have water going where you don't want it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so make sure it's shut.
Yeah.
Press water pump button. Obviously I just
Yeah.
woke the control panel, so obviously make sure that light is on.
Yeah.
So you press the water button, all you do, so when you first get there, if you've drained all the system previously,
Yeah.
obviously you need to make sure you've got water going through. Open
Yeah.
the tap. You'll end up with spluttering to start with.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's just
To get the
pushing-
air out
just
the
pushing
system.
the air out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably something similar to what you...
Yeah.
Okay, once you've got a solid stream, to fill your hot water tank, put it across the hot side of your tap.
Yeah.
So for exactly the same process. Obviously, you're trying to get 10 litres of air out. So
Yes.
it may be a while before it
For
comes.
fills up.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you've got a solid stream like that, obviously you know,
Yeah.
obviously it's not that instant, because obviously
No.
I've primed it already. But
Yeah.
you can see a lot of steam coming off because I've had the heating going as well.
Yeah.
So once you've got a solid stream like that,
Yes.
then you know your hot water tank's full.
Yes.
Make sure you do it each tap, just to make sure you got
Yeah.
the air out.
Out to the system.
Because
Right.
it's pressurised, maybe it's on your
Yeah.
car boat. It's pressurised system, so if there's still air in it, the pump on board
Yeah.
can continue to run for a while
Yes.
until it's squashed that air as such, pressurise the air.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy with that bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's okay. So that all that deals with is your heating and your hot
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do, I'll just increase the temperature for a second. Right, there we go. So your main control panel, that's the on-off button. So that
Yeah.
switches the system on and off.
Yeah.
That circulation thing there, that is your circulation pump is on, so that's your heating is being pushed around your van.
Yeah.
That there is to say 240 is connected,
Yeah.
which is that isolating button there.
Yeah.
On top of there, the orange one.
Yeah.
So if that plug is not there, you haven't switched it. Either you
Yeah.
haven't switched it on there,
Yeah.
or you haven't got 240 plugged in.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and then this one here is the room temperature,
Yeah. Okay.
23 degrees. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
If you want to change any settings, press the menu button. You've got the top one. You just change it if you want it a bit warmer.
Yeah.
Press the plus button. If you want it a bit cooler, press the minus button, obviously.
Yeah.
Or open the door for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't physically switch the heating on its own off. All you do is just bring the temperature below the room temperature.
Yeah. You got to fiddle it like that. Yeah.
So you just,
Yeah.
if you just bring, what's it on set now? So if I bring it below 23,
Yeah.
obviously circulation's off.
Yeah.
You just see that click then.
Yeah.
Obviously it stopped the heating being
Yes.
circulated.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously in the summer, if all you need to do is just bring it below that temperature, and you obviously won't have any heating running.
No.
It's a maximum of 30 degrees or
Yeah.
minimum of 5 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The next one along, I'll just put that back up again. So we've got circulation pump. The next one along is your water heating.
Yeah.
So that's water heating off. So triangle clear and plus is blue. So imagine
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Press it once.
Yeah.
That's your normal water heating running.
Right.
Okay. So the green, and you've got half a triangle coloured in.
Yeah.
What you can do with this system is boost the water. So if you want to boost it for approximately 30 minutes, well, that's what it does. So just to give you extra hot water, if you want to use the shower on board.
Yeah.
So you press it so you've got full triangle.
So it does it to a higher temperature, basically.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you look back on the main screen, what it actually also does, while it's concentrating all the heat on the hot water, it will shut the pump down, which
Yeah.
obviously stops the heat being drawn out into the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Okay. So after 30 minutes, it will reset it back to normal running
Right.
for your water heating.
It'll do it automatically,
Or you
will
can,
it? Yeah, yeah.
you can physically
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
it back if you want to.
Yeah.
Then obviously you will allow the heat to
Yeah.
come back on.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one down is the energy you're going to use. So that's electric off and gas off at the moment. You can use either 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, or 3 kilowatt. Obviously, as long as your
Yeah.
electric's connected,
Yeah. Yeah.
or gas, or
Oh, gas.
both.
Yeah. All right. I'm with you.
Yeah. In the winter, a lot of people tend to use electric. Obviously, you're more than likely to use the gas more
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the winter, and you have got electric connected, electric on its own may struggle to get the temperature you want. It will
Yeah.
obviously warm the van up and it
Yeah,
will warm
yeah,
the water up.
yeah.
You may not quite get that temperature. Best thing to do is run it on both.
Yeah.
And what it will do is use both energies to get up to temperature, then it'll shut the gas off and
Yeah.
continue running on electric
Right.
until someone like myself leaves the door wide open.
Right.
Cold blast of air,
Yes.
temperature drops, gas kicks in again, up
Yes.
to temperature, gas off again.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just reduce that, turn the gas off.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's your basics of our timers and whatever involved in this as well. But press the spanner. So if you want to run any of the timers, you have to obviously set the clock, which is the first one. There's a reduced temperature timer, which is a lot of people, or some people, don't like it quite so hot at night time when they're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
and you can actually set a timer so it sets it at a reduced temperature.
Right.
That one there is 7-day timer. That one there is what's called a delayed timer. It's a 24-hour timer.
Right.
So what you can do is, if you say you had it on a pit somewhere and you're coming back to it on Friday, you can set it to come on Friday at
Right.
5 o'clock or whatever, and it will come on. It will run for 24 hours unless you change the settings, and then it will shut itself off.
Right.
In 7 days' time, it can repeat it again.
Yes.
And again.
Yeah, I see. Right.
Okay. Prioritisation, I just talked about. Obviously, if it's prioritised, at the moment it's prioritised to electric.
Right.
You can change the other way around. I'm not
Right.
sure why you'd want to do that, but if you just run
Yeah,
on
yeah,
gas, you run on
yeah,
gas. But
yeah.
this one here is calibration. So obviously, the heating's running on a thermostat.
Yes.
If it obviously the maximum is 30 degrees. If the control panel's saying 30 degrees, and obviously it's a lot colder in here.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not quite correct. You can calibrate it by using that there.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's at 30 degrees, just won't allow the heat to come on. This one here, backlighting. So the backlight of the screen, obviously some people can be affected at night time if it's glowing in the dark.
Oh,
it
right.
can affect them. What you can do is set it to dark.
Yes.
As it says, it's dark.
Yes.
So it's a black screen, but if you touch the screen, it will light up.
Right.
There's also another setting which is called invert, which is dark plus you can still see the icons.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
But your normal running is what you call bright,
Yeah.
and you can change the brightness of that if you wanted to.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one here. Sorry, I just get a bit confused myself because I've just done one exactly the same about 2 minutes before. Obviously, that van has just gone.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think, did I do that one? Or have I you know, it's still my brain still
Yeah.
thinks I'm
Yeah.
actually still talking about that one. But this one here has to do with bacteria in your hot water tank.
Right.
Okay. So what that will do is boost the heat if you do set it. So normally, if you've got your clock set and you
Yeah.
switch it on with that button there, it will automatically around about 2 o'clock in the morning boost like the water boost the heat in the water tank, obviously
Right.
above the temperature that these bugs can survive.
Right.
Obviously kills it.
Right. All right.
Okay. all these things that are connected.
Just so
to
many
this.
things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Probably is when you're new to it, the last thing you want to do is all this information as well. But
Yeah.
that one there is to do with the circulation pump
Yeah.
for your heating. That is. What you can do is set it on continuous if you wanted to. So if you want a continuous heat all the time instead of thermostatically controlled.
Yeah. All right.
But the only problem with that is you may struggle to get the temperature in your water.
Yes.
Okay, because obviously all the heat's going into your
Yeah.
van. And if you're trying to heat the whole
Yeah.
campsite as well. Every time we push the button, it goes beep if you want to, so you can switch that on and off of that one.
Right.
Language, if you want to talk French, Italian, or whatever
Right.
to it, you can do that. External, with that one, if you have it fitted, you can have a SIM card fitted where you can actually operate off your phone if you wanted to remotely.
All right.
But obviously that's an added extra. Anything that's got grey, obviously is not fitted. Reset, obviously that's one of the important buttons. Obviously if you get are there any problems with the
Yeah.
boiler,
Yeah.
reset it, if resets back to factory
to
setting,
10.
or you've been playing with any of the settings, you forgot what you've played
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hit reset, it will go back to factory setting.
Right.
Service, that's for the guys to check the temperatures and whatever in the boiler.
Right.
And install accessories, so if you have anything else attached
Yeah.
to it, you look in there. For
Right.
it. Okay.
Yep.
So that's obviously that will run electric, gas, or off your 12 volts off your car.
Yeah.
On off button, that one there. So you just press and hold, and that switches it on or off. I'll just wake it up. Right. So it's run on gas at the moment. It can run on electric. So you just press that, and that runs electric.
Yeah. Yeah.
To light the gas, all you do is press that. It will automatically light.
All right. Okay.
Okay. It will let you know if it fails. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just put it on the 12 volt system, which would come from your car.
Right.
That is a warning to say,
It's not connected.
there's a fault or
Right.
it's not connected.
Right,
Okay?
so
So it's not,
if-
at the
if-
moment it's detecting that obviously the car's not connected and the engine's not running.
But I'd put it on that one I've connected to the car then.
When you
Then,
travel,
then
it
it
goes from
will.
travelling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah. So what it will do on the battery side of it, it will not cool the fridge down, it will just maintain the temperature. So
Yes.
if you want to travel with the fridge cool, you need to cool it down before you travel.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been on storage side, obviously you're not going to be able to
Well,
do that.
what we were going to do is take it off storage, take it home,
Oh, right, so you can plug it in and...
and spend a day or so just there before we
Because the
go.
batteries
Unload it
charge
and whatever.
and
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
oh, that's fine then, yeah. So what you can do is plug it in, run it on electric.
Yeah.
If you like 24 hours cool, it should be plenty cool enough by the time.
But what we decided also was if that wasn't going to happen.
So obviously what you need to do is check, obviously one, you've turned the gas on,
Yeah. Yeah.
or two, you've got gas.
Yes.
So the best thing to do is light up your cooker. If you've got
Yeah.
gas burning,
Yeah, yeah.
then you know you've got it.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just press that hazard button there and it'll reattempt to light it.
Right.
If you haven't run it on gas for quite a while, which
Yeah.
a lot of people tend to run it on electric, it may take 2 or 3 attempts to...
Yes.
What it's doing is try to purge the air
Yeah.
through out and
Yeah.
get the gas up. Okay?
Yeah.
put it back on electric.
That's electric, right?
That's electric. Okay. If you want to change the temperature of the fridge, obviously all 5 lit. That's the coldest fridge is going to be. So you just press that button there.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All it does is just scrolls round.
Yeah.
2 or 3 is probably about.
About
All
right.
depends on the temperature outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So open the fridge, just pull down on the button. There's a little contraption here. Okay. If you want to use that, which is a little mechanism that actually holds the door open,
Right.
ajar even.
So for
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good idea.
So it vents.
You
Yeah.
just have to try and hold them open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, I've heard all sorts of stories of people putting
We used to
either
put
beer
cans-
bottles
yeah, we
or
used to put
gloves
cans on the
or
floor to stop
yeah.
them closing.
That's it. But with this, make sure it's fully back before you try and
before you-
use it.
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
won't seal. The fridge obviously won't seal.
Yeah, with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Shuts there. Cooker. Which is fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
12-volt igniter button. Okay, it's also got a safety device on the lid.
Yeah.
It's all in. Obviously got electric as well.
Yeah.
Obviously you wouldn't normally do that.
No, but I'm with it.
Obviously that will cut it off. So
Yeah.
if it's not lighting, just make sure that is fully back.
Yes.
Because obviously it can cut it off. If you see there's a little flap that comes out when you open the grill. Obviously that's to protect the controls. So make sure that pops out when you're doing that. Oop. There you go. Okay, that's that lit.
Oh,
So you got
right.
your grill pan
Yeah.
handle just inside there,
Yeah.
and your oven
All right. Okay.
a bit long.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Right, obviously make sure it's cool before you put the glass lid down.
Yeah.
Don't want that shattering.
No.
Microwave, big button opens it. Obviously glass plate inside, do not travel with that in there, because if that comes out and drops on here, it's going to
Yeah.
be expensive.
Yeah. It says.
Just slip that under there for now. Now, if you see that control there, it does absolutely nothing unless you press one of the buttons. Okay, so press the microwave button once, that gives you the energy 100%, 50% or whatever percentage you want to use. Press it again, so the microwave button is twice, then you can get your seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, and then press the start.
Yeah.
Okay, so press microwave twice, that does your seconds, there it
Yeah.
goes. Also a quick start on the start button as well, goes up minute increments, starts automatically.
Right. Right. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think now is the, I'll send this one. And as with these solar panels, boxes, they can move them there. Okay, that is your solar panel regulator.
All right.
Okay, it's totally automatic, you don't need to switch it on or off.
No.
It detects when there's a drop in power in your battery and it will automatically start putting power to it, as long as obviously there's decent amount of sunlight that will allow it to do that. Got 2 lights, obviously they're not on at the moment, obviously there are reasons for that. Top light normally is either red or green.
Yeah.
If it's red, it's given the full 14.5 volts that the solar panel can give.
Right.
If it's green, it's given, obviously the battery's in better condition, so it's given around about 13 volts.
Right.
Okay, and the bottom light normally is a flashing green, which says it is charging.
Right.
Okay, reasons why you may not have any lights on there. 1, obviously it's dark. 2, the battery is fully charged.
Yeah.
Or 3, the battery is fully discharged. Okay,
Right,
if it's
yeah.
fully discharged, then
Yeah.
lights don't actually come on
No.
because it's actually saved that little bit of power
Right.
to be able to
Yeah.
give you enough
Right.
to put towards the battery. Okay, blue. Normally you change it after around about 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, presume they can change it on the servicing anyway, can they?
they can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously you need to request that to say yeah.
Yeah.
And then they may say, look, this needs doing.
Right.
Okay. Well, you've also got obviously got your TV aerial.
Yeah.
That's your amplifier there. The off button is just above the V on the top of the box.
Right.
You see there's a little info note there to say that is to do with the top of the aerial. You can change it. You see the red.
Yeah. With it.
Okay, on the actual aerial itself.
Yeah.
To operate that, you do is loosen the locking nut. It will spin round.
With
So
it.
that's your indicator there to tell you if it's horizontal, obviously H,
Yeah.
horizontal, or if it's in an area, normally around about mountain areas, type like that, you
Yeah.
need to tip it up.
Oh, I
Obviously,
see. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Right.
so have a look at see where everybody else
Yeah,
is
yeah,
pointing
yeah,
their
yeah,
area.
yeah.
If you want to change it from horizontal to vertical, all you do is just do that. So
Right.
just turn that, you see it's in the red.
Yeah.
So you make sure it's in the green before you travel,
Yeah. With it.
and make sure it's fully down.
Yes.
So if you're operating it, obviously you can obviously push it off, lock it off,
Yeah.
and make sure you bring it back down again.
Yeah, yeah.
It does tell you there, HV indicator is facing the direction of travel. And make sure it's in that position and locked off before you travel.
Right. Okay.
Obviously you don't want to be collecting any trees on the way home.
No.
Okay. Table.
All right,
Obviously,
yeah.
obviously a cable and the
Yeah, I'm with
not
it.
mention anything else.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so obviously make sure that it's secure before you
Yeah.
don't want to be bouncing around. Also, you can see there, obviously it's easier to see from this angle, you've got a drop vent. You see that in the corner.
All right.
Obviously that's